Hello everyone, welcome back to Fablehaven Halls of Torment. The final update for the year has arrived, and so I figured, what better time than to do my Memetastic Necromantic run than now. As always, if you're interested, you can find a link to the full patch notes in the description down below. Most of it was like technical changes, like they upgraded the engine to the next version, and did some improvements in the back end, added a new quest or two. But there was one change that I found quite enticing. And I was going to go full meme with this build, but I'm going to take a step back and make it a bit more efficient by playing the Warlock. Because the Warlock is a peculiar hero in that he doesn't actually have a traditional weapon. He summons ghosts to fight for him. And since we're doing a whole bunch of fighting stuff, well, I figured it was only appropriate to go all in. So we have the Necromancer's Clutch, the main focal point of this Memetastic run. Every 15 seconds, you summon a skeleton to fight for you. Skeletons die after a given time, it can be prolonged, can handle 5 summons at a time. I believe this can be prolonged through Force, which means I might actually pick up Force talents, who could have imagined? And since I thought we're doing this already, I might also take the Demonic Band. Every 5 seconds, you summon an imp to fight by your side. Imps die after a given time, can be prolonged, you can handle 5 summons at a time. I did test this. I tested 2 things, actually. The can handle 5 summons at a time refers to both the skeletons and the imps, so I can have 5 imps and 5 skeletons if I can prolong them long enough. And they are affected by summon damage or summon abilities. So, the Warlock, who specializes in such a thing, should be quite fun. To add with it, I've brought the Mark of the Beast, which I don't know if this will actually be helpful, but she does have a beast. So I think that would affect our summons. I'm really hoping, because otherwise it'd be way more efficient if I just brought like the Mark of the Sword for defense and stuff. Because one of the main changes, the main change that I was interested in, is they've changed how Agony works. So we're going to see the true level of Agony today, while also working on Master Warlock. So we'll be going into the Ember Grounds on Agony to give us the Mark of the Warlock, so I can do some Cleric Mimi stuff. And a Horde Summoner to have 20 summons active at the same time. Now there is a new quest for this zone, the Ember Grounds. It's to deal 2 million damage with Flame Strike. I don't think we're going to do that on this run. So we're focusing on one thing at a time. Now what they changed... Oh boy, let's turn on Agony. Agony scales monster count, monster health, and XP drops dynamically based on your performance. So what they changed is that in the past, Agony would, this little bar here, would fill up as you were brutally efficient, murdering stuff. And we got to, like, I think I got to Agony 4 is my personal best, and Agony 3 is my best in one of the runs. That is no longer the case. Agony now scales over time. So we're going to want summons. So if it says summon, we want it. So Astronomer's Orb, yes. Oh, this isn't a summon, interesting. So it's Astronomer's Orb, the Clay Golem, which can be really fun, and the Spirit Warrior. Okay, those are the only summons. This is a new ability. It doesn't say it's a summon, though. Or, new ability. It's newer, and it's brand new to me. So, let's start with the Golem, because I feel like I haven't used him in a video. The Golem just roams around and punches stuff, and then he will occasionally do like a cooldown where he turns into a ball and spins all around you. And I'm actually going to take Force, believe it or not. Force, I believe, increases all of my summons durations, possibly. So the reason why that's so incredible for me is because you see these ghosts, these are my weapons. This is my weapon, my ghosts. Behold. Wow. Okay. And I send them out and they go fight stuff. And the longer they're out, the more stuff they get to fight. Ah, some Warlock unique stuff. And get main hand. I kind of want to try this Force thing. Because like I said, I think this will affect all of my summons. And we're doing a full summon build. Yes, I need this. This is part of my life. We are slow, and I hate being slow. Ooh, weapon damage. Okay. Again, this is damage just for the main weapon. I'll get movement speed and see if I can roll something slightly more interesting. Now, the Warlock likes to... I'll say whatever. The Warlock likes to sacrifice stuff to gain benefits. And he's the one who introduced the demonic packs to the game, which you can get even if you are not a Warlock. Oh, here's the roll duration stuff. It'll be funny, I think. Probably. I hope, anyway. And the demonic packs will have a negative effect. An example of the one I can remember right now is it reduces your movement speed. Hey, speak of the devil, and it shall... Why do I have fire effect? Is it for my boots? I'm going to ban that shit. Get that out of here. This gives you your summons, increase attack speed, increase movement speed, but reduces your movement speed. So, believe it or not... No. It's like, I'm going to double this effect, but no, I'm already too slow. Let's not make that worse. So effects like that we can use to reduce our effectiveness, to improve our pets' effectiveness. And because I don't have the long finger gloves equipped, I have the summoning gloves equipped. Did I go over my inventory? I don't think I did. So the part that's going to make this really good is the Invocator's Grasp. It gives 40% summon spawns, 40% summon force, which I believe increases their duration, and 20% summon damage. I also have the Blood-Soaked Shirt, a familiar reoccurring item. The Firewalker Boots, mostly for the increased base movement speed, but the Fire Trail is pretty cute. The Jade Amulet to get more experience. We will be replacing this because it caps out. And the Wind Crown, because the Wind Crown is just biz. I can't think of anything else I would rather wear on my precious head than a tiara called a crown. I mean, I guess it could be a crown. A tiara and a crown, they're kind of the same thing. Sort of. Kind of. Hey, look, it's our first boss. Let's see how we do. Just right now. Look at that multi-strike coming in from my passive tree. So the only difference I made to this passive tree is I added frost damage because of the Beast Huntress thing giving me some baseline frost damage. And I added force because I wanted, the summons to last longer. Okay. This wasn't quite what I expected, but I'll take it. The Warlock has, I think, the least health of all heroes in the game. And, of course, you can get some demonic packs to further reduce your health. So let's not go crazy here. Damage main weapon, some frost chance. Nah, let's make our golem better. Punch him real good, boy. Multi-strike. Multi-strike is so good, I'm gonna reverberate that. I probably shouldn't have, but we'll give one reverberate. I think you can get 2 multi-strikes, right? Usually like to save my reverberance, which basically just duplicates the effect that you're leveling up with. I like to save that for the later weapon proficiencies. Damage to ice. I could do damage made weapon. Let's see if we can keep rolling something. I kind of want to try the Arcane Rift. Alright, sure. Oh, interesting. Let's get force and what is spawn? You know what? Sure, I'll try it. Wow, this thing is spawning quickly. The hell does this... Oh, it explodes. Damage and force to main weapon. Why not? That makes my spirits do more damage and, of course, last longer. I see. I feel like I should read this more. Randomly spawns arcane rifts around you. Touching an arcane rift triggers a magical explosion, damaging nearby enemies. Force increases the rift lifetime. I see. I see. So, I have to drag them into it and then touch it and it explodes. Interesting. I don't know if I can crit with my weapon. Honestly, none of this is great. So let's get a bigger area. This could be really good for kiting. Oh my goodness. Movement speed, base block, base defense. I'll take it. The Warlock actually levels up or gains defense on level up, which I thought was a little peculiar, but hey, he does have a low HP pool, so you gotta do something. Yep. Man, I'd reverberant that, but let's stay focused. Also, I'm remembering now that I'm not sure if I should have purged. Oh, see, this is stuff we want to reverberant. This right here. That's some good shit, but we won't. We'll be patient. Imagine if you could get more reverberant tinctures. Good. Multi-strike. Really? Go ahead and reroll. Multi-strike and attack speed. Sounds good to me. Remember, we do have baseline multi-strike. I actually have a curiosity. If anyone knows, I'd love to hear it. Area, duration, but less damage. It's already doing a shitload of damage. Multi-strike with the Arcane Rifts. Does that mean it spawns 2 rifts simultaneously, or the rifts that pop deal multi-damage? Yes. Yes. This applies to summons. Alright, I gotta reverberant that. How else are we gonna make our summons stronger? The rifts are kind of hardcore carrying me. That wasn't really my plan. Now, in the patch notes, when they mentioned that they would just, like, scale the agony levels over time, transforms... What? The hell is this? Transforms damage of summons to lightning. Horde summons are excluded. Items or abilities that constantly spawn items are considered hordes. Huh. So I removed a lot of the electrify bonus I had in the shrine, but I did keep one because I was expecting to get the astronomer spinny spin. I'll try it. I've never seen this before. Why not? So that will not affect the skeletons or the imps. This just affects my spirits, my golem, the astronomer's orb, and the other thing that was a summon. But I forgot. Area and damage, don't mind me. So here's a question. Did I ever finish my other thought? I don't think I did. I probably put it on the screen when I was talking about it earlier. But in the patch notes, when they talked about increasing the agonies based on time, they said, some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice that I am willing to make. I'm not thick enough. Coming to that conclusion, that or I'm blind and running into shit. Or both. Historically speaking, this is my least favorite biome. I just don't like it. I don't know what spawn is. Does this make it more likely for me to have 5 demons? Let's get movement speed. Because I'm dying and I'd rather not be. Here's that thing. I'm going to take it because I am a proud summoner. This definitely makes me feel like I should have taken the swordsman or something to get more defense. I'm trying to hit this scroll. Oh, that's a good area. There probably will come a time when I will need crit to keep up with the damage. Because let's look at this seriously. If the agony level increases 1 every 5 minutes, that means we're going to be on agony level 5 by the end. I didn't even know there was a 5. So crits will probably be very helpful. It doesn't matter what game it is. Crits are what cap off a build. That's what elevates the build to its highest level. As someone who's played Diablo for years, I'm intimate with such a thing. Adds chance to electrify when Golem hits enemies while rolling, times 2.5 roll duration. Wow. That is a hella long roll duration. So here's a question. My summons now deal lightning damage, but this is turning him into a fire effect. But this makes him punch, like, really good. Like, if he's not rolling, it also increases his roll duration. His roll cooldown, so he rolls less. If he's not rolling, he punches really fucking hard. Can anyone, like, pause the screen and tell if he's doing electricity damage? I can't tell. I do know I'm doing a lot of damage. Trying to hit that without being caught. What do we got? Oh, we have a spellcaster glove. I'm gonna full reroll this. So this is a an agony item, of course. Oh yeah, this is a. Ooh. Do I get damage, attack speed, and force for main weapon, or do I get? I have to go 60% multi-strike. Like, I just have to. Goodbye, Reverberance. I will miss you. I loved you. You were my brother. But 60% multi-strike? Hello? Multi-strike with my weapon, of course, increases the amount of, or the chance to summon multiple spirits, who in time, you will come to know the full extent of my failure. I think I need more damage. Let's roll and see what we get. This wasn't exactly what I wanted to see. Minus 20% health. Have 20 summons active at the same time. Nice. Okay, one of the achievements we've acquired has been acquired. Sentences. English is hard. One of the achievements I wanted has been acquired. There we go. The other electricity damage are rolling. Imagine if I'd kept electrify. That would have been cool. Alright, so we want to hit the other... What level's Arcane Rifts? We want that to be level 3 before we hit the next scroll. By the way, in this zone, it is very... Is he doing both lightning and fire damage? I can't tell because there are too many little shits running around. There's some very annoying enemies later on, which is the reason why it's my least favorite of the biomes. But also, like, the apex of Halls of Torment, how you know... Rare memories. Hold that. It is level 3, by the way, so we can get the next rift. The way that you know you've won, that your build is magnifique, yep, is you stand there, you turn on the auto target, and you stand in the middle of the screen, and nothing makes it to you before it dies. That's how you know you've won. That's it. I don't think I want roll duration since I went Magma Fist, but we are going to get the other talent as well. Unless there's a third one. Which is possible, I suppose. Look at the Arcane Rift explosions. I will admit, it can be hard to tell what fire is mine. Although, to be fair, I suppose not too hard because the enemy fire is purple and mine's red. Except for when they stack on top of each other like that. It's very rude, game. Probably need to start getting crit. Again, I'm not sure if the Warlock can crit. I'm assuming he can. I mean, I know the Warlock can crit, but I don't know if he can crit with his... Oh, let's go. Can I do both of them? Probably not, right? I'll try it. No, okay. Unless... Double Necromancer clutch? The downside here, of course, is if I can only... It says handle 10 summons at a time. And handle 5. Does that mean that I'm being capped here? Where are my boys? 1, 2, 3... I see 7. I think. They kind of have like this whitish outline, which is... That could be good. Kind of hard to see on a white skeleton. You know? Because I can't tell, I'm going to go back to the Imp Ring, and we'll see if I can tell a difference. I'm afraid that because they're the same item, they're kind of like overriding each other and weird things are happening. And I think that's what was happening. I'm not certain. Well, if I find a good ring, I'm not against like getting rid of the Imp Ring. Like, the deal was Necromancer memory. I said nothing about imps. They were just kind of here as a byproduct. Look at this explosion. So good. We're only 11 minutes in. Feel strong. Feel great. Get some force, sure. Whatever that does. It does multiple things. +1 base rift? Does this mean it spawns more rifts with less area? That's probably worth it, right? As far as I understand, force affects everything differently. So, imagine if I could crit. So technically, it's never a bad thing to take force. It's just you're not sure what's going to happen. You know? Because I think for summons it increases their duration. But then there's the Astronomer's Orbs and the Clay Golem that never disappear, so they don't need duration to begin with. So, no clue. I also need to find a hand, because my pickup range is not picking up everything. Oh, hey, thanks. I have so many things here. I could just lay a trap for somebody and just walk on top of this. That sounds fun, actually. Alright, let's start getting crit. I don't think I'm going to be able to tell in this clusterfuck of a battle dome, but maybe we can see if my spirit's crit. Possibly. And worst case scenario, everything else should crit. Or mostly everything else. Slowly. Gently. When arcane rifts explode, they emit magic projectiles dealing damage to enemies that touch them. Sounds good. Oh, it's like little arcane... Oh. Behold the chaos. I kind of wanted the Astronomer's Orb, but... So I guess now multi-strike pays off? Oh my goodness. Alright, we want, we definitely want crit chance now. I've dealt 1.5 million damage with Arcane Rift. I have a feeling I'm going to finish this. I really like this one. Especially if you're playing the Shield Maiden and you can just kind of walk into everything. Like, if you play a defensive Shield Maiden, you don't care what's on the map. You just walk. Kind of like the Kool-Aid Man, to be honest. I wonder if area will affect... My poor Golem being neglected. You know what? Let's give him some power. I wonder if area will affect the size of the little splinter things. Because that would be freaking hilarious. Probably does, right? Everything tends to affect everything in this game. That's kind of how it's coded. Do you see my skeleton doing a little jig there? Got kind of stuck. On what? I'm not sure. Should I start oblivioning things? I mean, things I would obliviate. What would I obliviate? Maybe defense? Possibly. Defense is pretty good. Hey, look. We found a hand. Prepare for the levels. I want this. I want this as well. Behold! You know what? I'm gonna banish parry. Like, eventually I'll start getting defense and bulwark and... Increases the base damage of critical hits. Percentage by which damage is increased when dealing critical hits. Whatever, I'm just gonna grab all the crit stuff. Help out my rift, help out my friends. Maybe affect my spirits. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't think they can. But maybe it's like a they don't crit baseline, but you can add crit to make them start critting. I don't know. That's very possible. Hello! You chose, oh, the wrong spot to stand in. Anyone ever tell you that? I kind of want to get rid of base health. So you know what? I think I will. No, not that. I feel like roll duration's not worth it. So you know what? I'll get rid of that too. Oh dear. And there's Agony 3. This was actually kind of bugged when the patch first came out. It wasn't giving the Agony 3 rewards because of the new Agony system. But hey, I was patient, I waited, and the developers were hella fast on their patch. Roll. There. Which one do we want? Maybe go Spirit Warrior. I'm kind of hanging out in the same spot. Oh god, I'm dying. Dying! Anakin! I think we should banish health. What could go wrong? I haven't seen health regen in a while. That was just raw health. I don't think I have a particularly great... I was hoping for Astronomer, but we'll take Transfixion. I need to have some form of damage here. Direct damage. Now, when you die, I mean, you know, you die. Game over. Sucks for you. But I believe you go down an agony level. So if we want to see the highest possible level of agony, we have to not die at all. Of course, I do have both revivals, I believe. So even if I do perish, I'll perish again, and again, and again. And I'll just keep coming back. And we'll see at least, you know, Agony 3. I think I'll start picking up defense. I believe defense is just like a raw damage negation. And block chance is... Oh. We have all of the potions. So picking this up is just free real estate. Oh, I threaded the needle there. It's just free density for mobs. The Spirit Warrior, of course, is hanging out. Hey, look. Apply electric... Queen of Thunder. Yep. Congratulations, you are now a queen, my dear warlock. That's meant to be done on the sorceress. But hey, a success... Oh, dear. I think I'm going to die here. Not even on Agony 4 yet. The actual boss here is spawns. So things are a little sketch. Don't mind me. See if we can find some health. Let them run through the fire and the flames. In range? I don't really need range, but it will help everything else I'm doing, so. The fire and the flames we carry on. You know what we need now? We need an auto detonator. Like, hey, if it expires, it explodes instead. It being this. Ooh, hello. Regen? Okay. That doubles the efficacy of the Invocator's Grasp, giving us plus 80% spawns, plus 80% summon force, and plus 40% summon damage. They are popping. We also got the Imp thing, which is hilarious. Could have had both the improved Imp and the improved Necromancer rings. Which, you know, might have been the more meme-tastic play, but I'm well. Welcome back to Agony 2, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't make it all the way. I'm sorry. I was overrun. Overwhelmed. Not enough health. So I think, in hindsight, I definitely should have gone Swordsman for my mark. Make me more defensive, you know? That would have been play. Maybe I should have gone for chance there. I don't know. I'm a big fan of this though. This is fun. I feel like this is one of the worst characters to do this on, but it is fun. So there's that. Maybe I should pick... I should get the Mark of the Shield Maiden. Whatever that's called. And then just have, like, the tankiest character in the world. Because there's actually a mission for the Warlock to take X amount of damage just because of how squishy he is. The game's like, ha ha ha, have fun. You know? Like, you're a squishy bitch. I'm sure you wouldn't mind this. I did mind it, actually. Paint sparks when you hit burning enemies with physical attack. Sparks inflict burn and damage enemies based on how many burn stacks they have. I could try that. How would this even work? Because typically you want to... If you give the burn ring, right, you convert all damage to burn damage, meaning you won't do physical damage anymore. So, like, yeah, sure. You're manipulating it, but you aren't going to get the Sparkies. The Sparky Burnies. There are so many things on my screen. Love it. Like how the ghosts are out and about. Just hanging out. 3 million damage with Arcane Rifts. I think I'm about to die again. I don't have as much health regen as I'm used to. Fuck, I just watched into that. We're on what? We're on Agony 3. I definitely think... Yeah, I'm about to die. Here we go. Oh, oh. That was my friendly fireball. Oh, it's these bitches. As you guys explode, they leave crap on the ground. I think if you wanted to do this, it would be better to do it on a different character. Like, we're going to get Mark of the Warlock, right? So, we get Mark of the Warlock. And then we do this on, like, a priest or something. I just really want to play the cleric, okay? It's not my fault. Well, I suppose technically it is. Although you definitely have to play the cleric differently. Like, this density is too insane for their weapon. Which, of course, splits damage between everything it hits. So you'd have to go... Oh, fucking ranged units. Really... How would you even do this? Exploding shit. Exploding shit. I've died and lost... Agony 3 seems to be the cutoff for me. Without my, my elite hacks. I'm trying to think what my rings even are. My rings, I usually use the crit rings, right? Although, you know what wouldn't be bad? Another one? Another one. The Holy Light Ring. That would be helpful. Also playing on a level I don't hate. Would be pretty cool. The new missions were in the Aqueducts. Although I don't think they're actually in the Aqueduct. I think they're just the new... They're just placed in the Aqueduct, you know? Oh dear. Needs to leave. Okay, we gotta go find these talents. And hopefully they give me health. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty swell. Level are we? 87? Hmm. There's a hand. And not a level up. Wow. Rude. This zone is rude. The developers were not wrong. Some of you may die. And I'm some of you, apparently. I'm really glad I picked up the second revival. I dumped the Electrify chance in my Blessing totem to get it. Just go Bulwark. Maybe I should have gone defense earlier. Considering that the Warlock, like, already gets defense as he levels up. So, like, double dip, you know? Rude. Crit chance? See if I can get more fragility. I think my fragility chance is already pretty high. So yeah, with the If I were to do this with a cleric, I would definitely need to get like a weapon elemental affix ring going. Oh, shit. So that when I hit everybody, I guess we could just do it with fire. That sounds boring, but it's like so good. You go Exterminator for your mark. You put on the Ring of Fire. Burning a ring of fire. And then you just make the cleric attack hit the entire screen simultaneously, and everything is just set on fire. Just set aflame. Don't I already have all my Oblivion Troughs? Well, I'd rather have that than this, so. Had to pick up something to send back home. Infinite progress, you know how it is. We're at 552. I should get one more item, I think. There they are. Hello. Oh. Do you see how many of them there are? Look at them. Is it because of my force? Holy sh... I should have picked this up earlier. Screw the golem. Give me this. Why are there... Are there actual... What? Are these new? The poisonous slimes? Oh, that's the boss. No, they're not new. Were they just not green before? I vividly remember these things because I hate walking on their stupid corpse. So here's the boss. He's a dick because he's underground. Okay. He only partially pops up his head every time. So you kind of gotta walk around shooting stuff at him. Or just, you know, blow him up, depending on what you're playing. I'm taking a lot less damage now. I respect that. Going into Bulwark was a good idea. Maybe not going into defense, but going into Bulwark, which gives you percentage-based increases to defenses that you're already leveling as you level up with the Warlock, was probably a good shout. That seemed like a good idea. I had to make at least one of them. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, I'm invincible. Come here, you mother... Son of a bastard. Why won't you die? Stop being invincible. I probably want to wait. I have... Is that saying I have 25... Oh. Force is increasing the amount of summons I have. Interesting. Or some force... Is it summon spawns from the Warlock? Maybe the Warlock was the correct shout. I don't know. What do we got? On 200x max, HP damage dealt plus 10 HP. What? Huh. Alright, screw this draft. I'm gonna try this out. Remember the Jade Amulet is dead right now. Not just dead to me. It's not doing anything. It stops at level 60. So, I'm going to equip this. We'll see if we can make good use of it. Twin Spirits! Don't mind if I do. I probably would have taken the Radiant Aura there. Or the Crippling Cuts. If I were being supremely efficient, but we're here to meme, so... I cannot see where the enemy is. Did he die? I hope so. That'd be cool. I think he did? Did you die? Are you dead? I think he's dead. Alright, so we're going to make our hand to the hand. Make our way to the hands, and then... Oh, hi. Are you alive? Is that you? Look how little damage I'm taking. Go Shield Maiden. Like, Mark of the Shield Maiden? That's a tanky Warlock boy. +1 orb. That was the thing I just... Okay. We walk towards the hand. We walk towards the well. We turn in this item. Beautiful. Also, this necklace is kind of what's saving me now. I'm a tanky boy, yes. But the necklace is a part of this. I'm still not even sure how this works. Is it when I deal damage? Is it when I take damage? Figure it out yourself, bro. But it's a good necklace. I respect it. Yep. The hand is here somewhere. Where? I couldn't tell you. At least I thought it was. Yeah, it is. I literally cannot see the hands. Where the fuck is it? Over here? Don't distract me. What the fuck? Am I blind? I don't see it. Hey, look, I got the 3 million achievement for the Spirit Warrior as well. He popped off. All we needed was a special weapon. Or a special necklace. You love to see it. So all in all, my opinion of this build would be... We kind of struggled for a little bit. But, in the end, we came together. There's the hands. Where's the bucket? In the end, we put all the pieces together and succeeded. Something died, like a boss. I didn't even realize them. I doubt this guy has something better to give me, but 6 base damage, sure. Then be affected by all my multipliers, like increased summon damage. Because remember, the Astronomer's Orbs are a summon. I can do better. I can do better, but we did reach Agony 4. So, you know, we almost made to max difficulty. This necklace has been a game changer. Give me a better version. Whatever, I'll take it. You know what? I'll take the band. Let's meme it up for sure. Let's super meme it up. I have the agony-only bands for both Necromancy and Demonic Imp Summoning. Ask me anything. Okay, so can I see what this is doing? Deal damage based on your health to trigger healing. Oh, okay. Cool. I think because I'm at full health every now and again, like I'm not always, but because I'm at full health every now and again and my spirits are just out there, just, you know, doing what they do, I'm getting the multiplier. See, like now my damage multiplier is increasing. This was foolish of you. It was foolish of you to come here today, Tom. So, something worth noting about this boss is he does summon these little orb shits. Usually, if you have enough movement speed, you can just run straight through them. I fucking demolished him. So give me a second. I didn't pick it up this time. Are you proud of me? I hope you're proud of me. And we're going to send back the Blood Catcher. I love that item. That was so good. Holy shit. And, we return home. That got out of hand at the end. Our frost damage did 7.5 million. The Necromancer's clutch. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. 17.4 rounding up million damage on the Necro boys. Hey, Skeletor ain't dead yet. We got 6 million on the Imps. Not too bad. Not a fan of the Demonic Bond. 10 million on the Golem. Okay, even though I kind of nerfed you. Yeah, these booties need to go. They are giving, remember, the boots do give like a flat damage or movement speed, which is increased, of course, by the percentage multiplier of your buffs. So, like, it has a different benefit, but its damage is not what you want it for. Rift's doing 5 mil. Not bad. For how much I leveled it up, I feel like it should have been more. Our auto attack, 23 million. Casual, 23.4 million. Some burn damage. I'm assuming these are from the booties. I guess the boots do that. And remember, this is with 0 fire affinity. I banished fire affinity, and it was still close to 1 million damage. Not bad. 5.4 million for electrify. Cute. Especially since I had 0 electrification mechanics. The Spirit Warrior came in a little late, but he still got 4.3 mil. Transfixion also 2.5 mil. And Astronomer's Orb, 2.8 mil. Nice. We completed the Horde Summoner, giving us access to an item. The Arcane Rift giving us trait types, so our Arcane Rift can get more special stuff. Trait types, or is that an ability? Wait, what's the difference here? We got the Mark of Rituals, the item, a trait type. What is a trait type and ability upgrade? That's not a blessing. I don't know. I loved that. That was such a good necklace. So the Mark of the Ritual allows you to pick Warlock character traits and give plus 30% summon damage baseline. Oh, that's... We can do better. We can do better, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to see us doing better, the perfected Necromancer builds, feel free to let me know. But otherwise, thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. That was Halls of Torment, now in its final form for 2023. They said unless there's like a major bug they have to hotfix. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Memetastic Summons run. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up and have you know, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time. Bye.
A necromancer knows much about fate. Would you like me to tell you what it is? Death. It is the inescapable end that awaits all mortals.